Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy All-Star VG, and today we're back on the Madden 23 Ultimate Team for you guys. In today's video, what you guys just witnessed in that clip is the best card in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. He's on the screen right now. It's Keith Byers, man. It's the 96 overall Campus Heroes 2 Keith Byers halfback card. He's the best card in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. It's very simple as that. I have him on the screen right now. You can look at the stats. They speak for themselves. He's 6'4", 238 pounds. I mean, look, it's all green all across the board. Usually there's a card in the game and they might have like one flaw, maybe low carrying, maybe low catching. Keith is the entire package. I'm telling you right now. He's tall, he's fast, he's a good receiving back, and he's a good power back. I don't know if there's ever been a running back like this in Madden that can literally do everything so well. Like he's so overpowered. I mean, look at the stats: 96 speed, 94 excel. On a Legends team, 94 catching, 95 agility, 95 change of direction with a 97 trucking and a 95 break tackle at 6'4", 238 pounds. So that's just taste, bro. Keith Byers, I'm gonna show you in this gameplay. He's one of, if not the best card in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, and you need him on your squad. He's also cheap too. He's only around 300k to buy him on the auction house, so he's very cheap. For his abilities, he gets backfield master, goal line back, and tank in his first slot. Backfield master is 2 AP, goal line is 0, and tank is 1. That's what I have on him today. In his second slot, he gets bruiser for 1 AP and evasive for 2 AP. So yeah, he gets all the good abilities for good AP. I mean, bruiser and tank for 2 AP is crazy on Keith Byers. But yeah, he's pretty much one of the best cards in the game, if not the best, like I already said. And we're going to show you in this gameplay, man. We're going to show you in this gameplay. But if you guys do enjoy these videos, these Madden 23 Ultimate Team videos, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 400 subs. And yeah, man, we're going to jump into the gameplay. Let's get it. Alright, man, so jumping into the first game with Keith Byers on the team, man. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like I said, Keith Byers is one of a kind because usually running backs will have a flaw on the first carry of the game. As you can see, Keith Byers is an easy 10 yards. As you can see, tank is already activated because it's just so, like, I've never seen anything like this. Like, it's getting up there with Eric Dickerson from Madden 20, and even with him, he wasn't as good out of the backfield as Keith Byers is. You know, he had that freight train 100, but that was way before like AP and all that. But Byers is a dominant force. He is a dominant force, bro. That's just all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let the game speak for itself. But as you can see in the score, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I got whooped this game. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. It's all about Keith Byers, though. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna throw a dot right there. But yeah, this game I got whooped, bro. Like, it's just as simple as that. I got whooped. But this game, it's not about that, bro. It's not about that. It's all about Keith Byers and showing off what he can do. As you can see, he just trucked Ted Hendricks, a 6'8" Ted Hendricks. There he goes out of the backfield. He has 92 short route running, so that's also really good. Yeah, I mean, 92 short route running for a running back, I mean, that's really unheard of. 94 catching. I mean, look at the trucking ability. He's just trucking dudes like they're not even good. This guy had a God Squad, obviously. He was all money spent. He has Ray Nitschke. He has Steve Atwater. Like, he's not. Look at him falling forward, bro. It's all about him falling forward, and I had to get him a tutty. You already know how to get him a tutty, because he really got in on the last play. I don't know why EA didn't give it to me, but he really got in. But yeah, Keith Byers, he's trucking dudes like they're not even good. Like, he's trucking Ted Hendricks, Julius Peppers, Sean Taylor, like dudes that are actually like some of the best defenders in the game, and Byers is making them look like they're little kids. Like, his 6'4", 238 frame is unstoppable. Like, look at this right here. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's so fast too. Like, once he's out in the open field, as you can see with that clip that I showed you in the beginning, you can't catch him, bro. When he's out in the open field, you cannot catch him. Like, it's something about him that just the combination of size, speed, and just I mean, look at this dude. Look at this dude bouncing off tackles. Look at him bouncing off tackles, bro. Trying to go for 6. Like, come on. We're gonna dump it off to him here. Avoid him too. And another thing with him, he doesn't even move like clunky. Like, sometimes if there's a dude that's like 6'5", 6'6", 6'4", something like that, they'll move like kind of clunky and like they won't feel like smooth. That's not the case with Byers, bro. He feels smooth. He has a high change of direction. I'm gonna throw a laser right there and mouse the hell out of him for 6 right there. But that's beside the point. When he moves around so swift and smooth. Like, it's not even like he's 6'4". Like, his speed, just everything about the card is amazing. Like, he doesn't get winded for me. I ran with him. He's a workhorse. Like, I ran with him so many times in a row, and he didn't even get fatigued. Like, his stamina is really good. He doesn't get fatigued. He can stiff arm dudes, truck dudes. He can juke. He can do whatever you want. So much so that this dude had to man him up. he had Harold Carmichael manning up, or Steve Atwater, I'm sorry. Steve Atwater, I think, and Carmichael manned up to Keith Byars, who's a running back, by the way. And he was still getting open. Like, those are two of the best cover corners or cover defenders in the game. And he's still getting open. Like, I'm gonna throw to Calvin and moss him again. I do have a tutorial coming out on how to do that. Because, yeah, I learned, and it's pretty deadly, I'm not gonna lie. But Keith Byars, again, I mean, trucking Julius Peppers like it's nothing, bruh. That dude is 6'7", and he's trucking him like it's nothing into the end zone for 6. Second touchdown of the day. Like I said, I'm getting whooped, you know, but that's beside the point. I mean, it's not what this is about. Like, Keith Byars is showing why he's the best running back in the game. And if you want to compare him to other running backs, you know, you got Marshawn Lynch, you got Eric Dickerson out right now. Those are probably the only two that even compare or even in the stratosphere with Keith Byars, because he's just so dominant. But yeah, Marshawn, he gets really good abilities. He gets bruiser for 0 AP. I'm a Seahawks fan, so I picked him up. I really wanted him. But then I went against this guy, and Keith tortured me. Like, I could not guard him. I couldn't even defend him in the run game. Like, I couldn't do anything with him. So once I saw that, I knew I had to get Keith, because I looked at his numbers. I was like, is that right? Like, he's 6'4", and he has all these really good passing, or all these really good receiving and running. So I'm like, is that correct? Like, I didn't really think that was correct. And then I picked him up, and bruh, it is not a hoax. It's not nothing to play with. I mean, Keith Byars in the end zone again. His third touchdown of the day. Yeah, he's pretty much just dominant. I mean, as you can see, he gets like 10 yards a carry. As you can see right there on the stats. 15 attempts, 93 yards, 3 tutties on the ground. That's only on the ground. Receiving, he had 4 receptions for 40 yards. So he had 133 all-purpose yards. He averaged 10 yards per reception. I mean, that's just Keith Byars. But jumping into another game, though. With Keith Byars, we're going to hand it off to him here. I'm not going to lie, this guy had better run defense. That's Talanoa Hufanga tackling him one-on-one, which, you know, you really don't want to see. But that's going to happen. It's EA. I mean, come on. EA is going to allow some stuff to happen, and you can't do anything about it. There's no card in the game that can defeat EA. Like, let me tell you that right now. EA is all. EA rules all. But look at him falling forward, though. That's the thing about him. Like, you can tackle him head on maybe like 10% of the time. But look at him. He's falling forward. He's getting a first down. If you need 1 yard to go to Keith Byars, bro. And then look at him in the receiving game. I mean, he gets open. Who is that? Some linebacker, Terrell Edmonds, I think, comp pass player. But he still can't guard him. I mean, Keith Byars, he's, like I said, he's one of a kind, bro. And like I said, if you want to compare him to Marshawn Lynch, Eric Dickerson, I mean, maybe, but Dickerson is not as effective in the pass game because his route running and catching is not as high. His speed, I think, is the exact same, and he's, I think, 1 inch shorter. So, okay, he's going to moss me right there. That's cool. But yeah, I think he's 1 inch shorter, and he has the same speed as him. But nah, Dickerson doesn't feel right. Like, Byars, look, this guy had him too. He just bounces off tackles. I mean, Dickerson does that too, but it's just something about, like, he just moves different. It's something about his car, but look at him. He's going to throw to Darnell Parham and moss the hell out of me. That's pretty cool. That's pretty much what this game is about at this point. But yeah, Byars, low-key, he's 6'4", so you might be able to do that too. Like, you might be able to put him at receiver, and low-key, he might be a top 10 receiver in this game. I'm not going to hold you. Like, he has really good route running, good catching. He's 6'4", and he's 96 speed. Like, what else do you really want? I mean, not much, right? Like, there's really not much left to be desired with this card. I mean, he's pretty much perfect in every way possible, to be honest. But yeah, that's Keith Byars. We're going to hit him right there. Look at Aaron Rodgers getting the ball off, though. But like I said, that's another first down with Keith Byars. He's so fast, and once you get it to him, it's really hard to bring him down. Look at him trucking Ted Hendricks again, falling forward for some more yards there. We got Keith Byars. We're going to hit Hunter Henry on the corner route there. Had to get him in a first and goal situation. But we're going to hand it off to Keith Byars. He's going to run it for 6. Yeah. I mean, you give him a hole, and he's going to take the whole thing. Pause. You feel me? If you give him a hole, he's probably going to be gone, because one thing about him, you can't really catch him. Like I said before, he's in the open field. He's gonna torch me with Randy Moss right there, and then he's gonna swerve me and go for 7 right here. But yeah, once he's in the open field, you're not tracking him down, and that's not the case with a lot of other people, because a lot of people will get tracked down once they're in the open field. Keith Byars, though, even at his frame, he doesn't get trucked down. But look at him right here. I'm gonna do a spin move right quick, get around 2 people, and truck Dion real quick. That's at the end of the half. It doesn't really matter, but had to get another play in with Keith Byars right at the end of half. Yeah, we get ball. It's 14-14. I know I got mollywopped in the last video, or in the last game, but in this game, we're going to get the dub, though. We're going to get the dub, you feel me? I had to get a dub in at least one of the games, you feel me? So we're going to hit Calvin right there on a slant route. And then first 10, you already know who we're going back to. We're going back to Keith Byers. Even if he doesn't get a lot of yards, it's those like little 5-6 yard runs that really make the difference, though. Like those really make the difference, because if you can get it into like a 2nd and short or 3rd and short with Keith alone, I mean, it's gonna make a difference. It's just gonna make a difference. It's gonna make it way easier for you in the passing game, because he sets up such easy situations with those little 5-yard gains, 6-yard gains that would usually be like a 2-yard gain or a 3-yard gain, but because he falls forward so easily, it's just Keith. It's just Keith. But right here, 4th down, it gets me in a 4th down situation. I had to throw a dot. That's Stevie Johnson. Really underrated card. He's only about 100K right now. But yeah, he's 94 speed, 95 excel, and he gets open. So yeah, Stevie Johnson for 7 right there. Had to hit him. I wanted to go to Keith, but he was kind of locking me up. I'm not going to hold you. Yeah, we're going to lock up right there. He's in the red zone. But yeah, he was kind of locking me up. I'm not going to lie. In the running game, at least, he was kind of locking me up. Like, Keith was getting like those little runs, but he wasn't really breaking a long one, because this guy didn't really let me. With the defense he was playing, he was running like 3-3, so he had a bunch of backers there. He didn't want the ball, though. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that with Cam Chancellor, though. But yeah, he didn't really the way he was playing defense, he didn't really allow me to get a big play, at least in the running game. But right here in the passing game, I mean, you're gonna want to feast your eyes on this, bro. Feast your eyes on this right here. We got Keith Byers on the wheel route out a bunch. He's in cover 2, so you already know what I had to do. Gonna hit Keith Byers real quick. Hold up. Truck. Get off me, Calvin Johnson. Okay, Sean Taylor diving for no reason. Isaiah Palomau. Nope. That's Keith. That's Keith. For 7, bro. You see that was Jason Verrett at the very end. And yeah, he's gonna be out of there. 14-27. I'm gonna get the dub. And yeah, man, that's Keith Byers, bro. That's Keith Byers. I want to showcase him real quick, though, because he is, like I said, the best card in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. I don't think he can be stopped, really. Like, you're gonna have to load the box at least. Even with that last guy that I just played, he kind of locked me up, but he was still getting like those little 5-6 yard runs that are really effective. They're not too flashy, but they're really annoying to a defense. If you can just get those 5, 6, maybe 7 yard gains on 1st and 10, that's gonna really annoy a defense. But yeah, man, jumping back into the stats, I mean, going back to his card, I mean, just look at the numbers. The numbers speak for themselves. Like I said, there's literally no flaw to this card. Like I said, he didn't really get tired for me. I've seen people say that he gets tired if you like go no huddle, so just don't go no huddle. And he didn't fumble once for me. He got hit sticked a lot, but he does have tank though, so he'll break most of the hit stick tackles. He'll just bounce right off of them too. Like, it's like dudes are gonna try to hit him as hard as they can, and Keith will just bounce off of it. So yeah, Keith Byers is the absolute best card in Madden 23. I recommend him. Like I said, there's literally no flaws to his card. Like, I'm trying to find one, I really can't. He's bigger than everyone else. He's fast. Okay, let me say this again. He's big, if not bigger than anyone else. Fast, if not faster than anyone else. His catching stats are up there with some of the best receivers in the game. His trucking stats are up there with some of the best power backs in the game. And his abilities are up there with some of the best in the game. 1 AP tank, 1 AP bruiser at the same time on Keith. I mean, that's just insane. So yeah, Keith Byers, the best card in Madden 23. I recommend him too. He's also cheap, 300K. Just throw a quick 300K and you got Keith Byers on your team. So Keith Byers, I definitely recommend him on your team. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're on the road to 400 subs. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm out. Peace.